Hi, my name is Nick Koval. I'm at the Rushlow residence. Today we're conducting a repair assessment of the roofing system. We're conducting it directly next to one of the damaged areas on the home with this tarp. What we're going to do today is a repair assessment to see if the roof is repairable enough to see if we can complete the scope. I marked out a shingle right here. There's 6 shingles that we have to manipulate to do any type of patching on this roof. So the whole idea of this is I do one here, see if I can or can't repair the roof, and that will determine if I can complete the scope presented by the insurance company on the initial estimate. So I marked out a shingle right here. These represent the nail holes, the nails in the shingle. These are what I'll have to remove. I'll break the seals, remove the shingle, reinstall, evaluate the area. Over here I marked out a control area that we will compare before and after the repair attempt. So I'm gonna get started now. Oh Jesus. Some material transfer right there that put a hole in the shingle right here. Some more material transfer, put a hole in the shingle right here. Some more right here as well. There's a hole right there now. Stop and mark that. Where's that first one? Right there. Second one right here. All right, I unsealed the first row. Now I'll unseal the second. Oh, we're hitting some really bad material transfer right there. I'm gonna try to start from this side, work my way over. There's another hole right there on shingle 5. All right, there's a little hole in shingle 6. Where was it? It's right there. So pretty consistently breaking the seals. We're gonna cause damage. 3 shingles of the 4 above the one we're gonna remove have been damaged that need to be replaced already. Now I've broken the seals, I'm gonna remove the nail heads. So I'm gonna do that right now. Huh. That nail is not wanting to come out of the shingle. That's different. Okay. There's one. there. That's that nail. Just stuck in the shingle. Do the second row. Oh, these nails do not want to come out. Shingle just ripped around the nail head. Oh wow. This shingle just ripped right in half underneath. Won't come out. All right, we're running into some issues with these nails. I'm gonna have to, wow. What a mess. See if I can't just work it out. Wow, they're just stuck in there. Oh, it's a BP shingle, Canadian brand. You really can't find this in America anywhere. Let's look at the material transfer that we can see on the shingles below. So massive hole right there. Shingle 5, it's consistent across the entire thing. This is all empty. These shingles will never reseal. There's also a massive chunk missing out of it. So we're gonna have to replace the two below it because of that. Yeah, so far, not good. We'll look at the top of the shingle so you can see it on the other side. There's a big hole right there. Another one right here. You look on the back on the seal strip, that's a big chunk of the shingle from below it. And then here's all those holes. There's a chunk, a hole, 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 hole. So not good, not good. Definitely not something that we'd want to leave the roof with after we're done. Definitely wouldn't kill, you know, if you just did a patch here, you're honestly doing more harm than good. So to finish the simulation, I am gonna reinstall the shingle and show what happens when we have to re-nail it. Re-nailing shingles is really simple. There's not too many rules you have to follow. The nails go in the nail zone. On this shingle, it's that white line. So the closer I get to the white line, the better. Perpendicular to the roof deck. So nothing slanted right into the shingle as designed by the manufacturer. Need to lift the shingles high enough to do that, obviously. So I'll be lifting shingles 3, 4, 5, and 6 to re-nail. And we'll go from there. Nail still under the roof deck. I gotta get out. Right there. Wow, that does not want to come out. All right. I placed the shingle where I want it. Now I'm gonna re-nail it. Again, I have to lift the shingle high enough to get the nail in the nail line, perpendicular to the roof deck. Just like that. I'm gonna do 5 per shingle, like I removed. Again, I'm lifting the shingle just high enough to re-nail. Only high enough to re-nail, not any higher than I need to. I'm gonna do the second course of nails, same thing. This nail, obviously these two shingles have nails halfway up, so the hinge point's gonna be more towards the center of the shingle. So if we do see failure at this stage, it's typically on the second row, 5 and 6. Like that would be considered catastrophic failure. Definitely have to replace shingle 6 now. I'm gonna keep going. Again, I have this just high enough to re-nail. A little bit more pliable because obviously the shingle's already torn in half. Last nail. Still not high enough. Oops. All right. I've re-nailed the shingle and completed the repair assessment. Obviously we have material transfer on every shingle during the removal phase. Some of the material transfer so bad it actually left holes on the underside, like right here. There's a hole right there. Shingle 4, I'm gonna check for delamination. Teeth seem to be okay on most of them. Delamination on shingle 5. Another reason we'd have to replace that one. Obviously shingle 6 right here.